everybody. Welcome to another edition of Taste of the Town. I'm here at the patio with my friends Jay Krottinger and Ryan Tanner, and we are about to start with a little drinks before dinner, I hear.
We have course 1, course 2, and then course 3, another drink we'll have during our little bites.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the patio is known for having some exquisite drinks, I know. Everyone that I hear talks about, and we have it up here,
Sure.
the espresso martini.
Yeah.
It's served at your brunch, when is brunch again?
Every Sunday from 10 until 1.
Okay.
10 until 1, yeah.
So if you're looking for a brunch where you are really brunching, then you need to check
little
out the
boozy.
patio. Yes.
Not bougie, but boozy.
Exactly,
Boozy.
exactly. I enjoy every drink that I've had from here during
Yeah.
brunch, and I know we're going to try a couple other drinks that I guess is the Chambong brunchy too?
It's very. In fact, we launched it on Mother's Day
Really?
3 years ago. You remember Jeff Johnson?
Yes.
Jeff said there is no way any of these women are going to come down here and do a Chambong.
Oh, get out.
And boom, they just flew out.
Do they know Quincy?
Exactly. And so that's how we said hello on Mother's Day, that first Mother's Day,
That's
which was
amazing.
super fun. Yeah.
I think I've told you the story when you were on Club Muddy. Every time I've had a Chambong, I feel like I need to kick my foot through the door and say Chambong.
Chambong, baby.
But yeah.
So you know how to do this.
Yes, no, I always.
Do we need to show you?
We'll need
again?
a refreshment because obviously
Okay.
I have a hard time even just saying your name. So I always need direction, and I want the audience to have the direction as well. So we're starting off though with the espresso martini.
Well, no, let's start with the Chambong because
Okay.
we're gonna chug it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's right. And then
Yes.
then we go to the sipping part.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you wouldn't, I mean.
By all means,
all right.
please.
So here's
Jay
the thing.
is the pro.
So I'm gonna gently prepare this for you because it's just a little, as you can see. There's the end in which you put in your mouth, and here's the rest. But one thing I want to just hold it right here. Be careful with it.
Hold it where you're holding
Yep.
it.
Don't tilt it too far. All right, Ryan.
It's kind of like if you're serving a martini, you can't look at it or you'll
Yeah.
spill
Oh
it.
yeah.
Now, the funny thing is, when we first did this, our staff forgot to tell people how to do it. So people were putting the big piece in their mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, so it didn't work. So we're actually, this is champagne with Chambord.
Oh, delicious.
And the
All
trick
right.
is, it's one single, and you're done.
Yes,
Okay.
You just put that right at your lips and then just pour it in. Just let it happen.
And
Take
do
it.
not,
let it
don't breathe.
happen.
All right.
Don't
Yep,
breathe.
All right. So here
All
we
right.
go.
1, 2, 3. Direct hit.
I think I breathed. I think I did that. Chambong! That was great.
They're
That
really,
is really
they're
good.
really fun.
And can't you get those other ways too?
You can get, Teresa has these 10 ways from Sunday.
Okay.
I mean, you could do any kind of champagne you want, and then you could add any flavor.
Okay.
It could be either, a non-liqueur, or in this case, we did Chambord, but you could do triple sec. You could do Saint Germain is really nice.
Okay.
If you want to have a lot of fun, you could do vodka,
Oh wow.
because then that's a real get you moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what I had one time when I kicked that door in.
The,
But
the vodka.
Yes.
And if you have enough, you
can't
might be
smell it or taste it.
10 ways from Sunday.
10 ways. I love this saying. 10 ways from Sunday.
That's a Teresa moment.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
What's
now
next?
we're going to move on to the espresso martini.
Okay, but this is a sipper.
This is the sipper. So the thing about this martini is it's missing a couple ingredients that you would normally find in other recipes that are attached to the kind of the iconic espresso martini.
Okay.
Of course, we can never tell what those are.
So we never tell our recipes.
We never ever tell our recipes.
I like
but I think I'm really sad about Dunbelly leaving because I think they had some of the best, if not the best, cocktails in town, and I enjoyed that bar so much. And I think that this rivals what they did there. So
Okay.
this is a nice homage to all the hard work and effort that they did because it's a really, really special martini.
We can say this though, is that a lot of places make an espresso martini with an espresso liqueur. This is made with fresh brewed espresso.
Oh really?
Yes.
You're
yes.
not
So
supposed to
this-
give the recipe away.
Well, I mean, it's
You
not,
can brag about
that's-
that a little
No,
bit.
There's the ingredients are the secret.
All right.
The core
So it
of
might
is
take a
real.
little bit longer.
Right.
I mean, I know you guys get them out or whatever, but this is a real crafted drink.
Yes, for sure. This is the real deal. And our part of the trick is also our bean comes from Guatemala.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yummy.
What do you think?
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Let's take a couple more sips and we'll, I think,
Enjoy the food?
make our way to food.
Okay, let's do it.
To get a little food in our belly with all this liquor.
And this is just the small one. They go bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but probably not today.
Okay, not today.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
What have you been missing on Muddy River Gems? You won't believe your eyes. My crew and I have been bringing you stories for more than 20 years on PBS and now Muddy River News. And we're just getting started.
So those drinks were delicious at the bar.
You drank both of them. How are you still standing?
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm a professional. What's the next drink?
This is the Long Island, wait for it, iced coffee.
Oh my gosh.
So not tea. So of course you understand when you get a Long Island iced tea, there's no tea in it, right?
Yes.
Most people don't know that.
I know.
It's just a little splash of either Coke or Pepsi, right?
Yep.
Well, we were down in Austin, and we were kind of tired. We went out the night before. We're going to dinner. Sit down at this cute little restaurant. And they're like, "Would you like to have a Long Island iced coffee?" I'm like, no, that's way too early, too soon. They're like, well, if you're tired, then this is the drink for you. So we use real espresso, and then it's the atypical ingredients, though, of a Long Island.
Really?
Yeah, so when you try it, you're going to think, oh, this is actually really yummy. Almost could be a dessert moment, but it's not. It's designed for
A kick.
Yeah, so on a Saturday night, Friday night, a Wednesday night.
In any night that ends in
night.
Y.
Jay can drink 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like water to me.
I'm like so interested though, because I know as the bartender the other ingredients that make up the Long Island, and we always usually call them, maybe not so. They're not the drink that you, when you order, like you're like, oh, I see you.
I see where you're going tonight.
Yeah.
This is more like it feels a little softer because it feels a little bougie.
Okay.
But it's delicious.
Let me sip it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
pardon me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
He couldn't wait for it.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how you get the night going. You don't have to end with this.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
Isn't that yummy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking another sip.
And I have, I'm batting like about 100, I think. Anytime if I'm selling it to a table, if I'm telling them about it, I get them every time.
Well, couldn't you sell water to people?
No, I get no all the time. He says no.
Really?
Oh yeah. Chef David, no all the time.
Okay.
Our customers with this, yes.
Yes. Definitely try it. Long Island coffee.
Long Island iced coffee.
Iced
Long
coffee.
Island-
You could do it.
Long Island iced coffee.
I suppose you could do it up.
You would not want that.
Can you imagine?
No, the ice makes it good.
It'd be 11 ways from Sunday though.
You'd be in bad shape.
So, in order to not be 12 ways from
Yes,
Sunday,
yes,
we need to
that's
put
right.
a little food in our belly, and I am so stoked to feature your food. It's something I've been wanting to do on A Taste of the Town for quite some time, because I feel like people don't, maybe they haven't realized, they haven't got in here since the reopening, and they don't realize the turn the menu took.
Sure. Well, it's astonishing because every night, when we go up to each table or when we see the reservations that come in, by the way, walk-ins are encouraged and welcome. We love walk-ins. A beautiful bar for folks to sit at. But most of I would say every night, 6 out of 10 people are first-timers. And we know that because when they make their first reservation, it tracks that. So we get a lot of folks that are still coming for the first time.
That's awesome.
That means there's a whole lot out there
Yeah.
that need to visit and come in.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And when they visit, should expect, we do like courses here, if you will. You don't have to order by courses, but they offer first course, second course, third course, and of course dessert. And obviously your drinks. Right now we're going to experience the first course from Chef David.
Yep, I'll let Jay talk a little bit about that.
Well, we're so fortunate because Chef is fairly new to the patio, and he is a detail extraordinaire when it comes to assembling really fabulous food. That doesn't look great, but it also tastes great. So we're so lucky to have him. But this is a strawberry bruschetta. It's the very first item on the menu here, and then we have our ceviche, and of course pork bites. Now this is all part of a seasonal menu, so this is our spring summer, and it is, as you can see, well curated. The flavors are fantastic. I just recently had a few of these items, and I'm so impressed. So I can't wait for you to try them, and so excited for everyone to come experience David Bay's menu and his fantastic ingredients.
So real quick, while I'm chewing, so I'm not chewing with my mouth full, you mentioned seasonal items. How does your menu work as I start in on this strawberry bruschetta?
Yeah.
So you said
So we do have a few menus available. Primarily our icons and idols menu, and that consists of patio favorites and our legendary items, such as the nap chop. We've got the prime rib and so on, but things that have been a part of the patio legacy. And of course, not everyone wants to have that all the time. So we assemble twice a year our seasonal menu, and it consists of items for about every 4 months, but spring, summer, fall, winter, and we make an adjustment on that with a third menu.
Awesome.
But usually around March, April, we'll have the spring, summer, and September, October, we'll adjust for fall, winter, and through that we'll make some adjustments on the third menu with our special nights.
It'll start in January, the next one.
Yep.
This strawberry bruschetta is the best bruschetta I've ever tasted.
It's really light. It's not. Sometimes when you think you're kind of used to the heavy flavors of a tomato and the kind of the acidic part of it, but we're going in the opposite direction.
I love it.
And I think David has really done a nice job of kind of building on the parallels of the softness of the cheese with the strawberries.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip over the
Ceviche.
Ceviche.
As I was asking Ryan before you brought these things out, if it was a ceviche or ceviche. So ceviche. I'm cultured. Anyway, I'm gonna skip over that and take a bite of the pork belly.
Pork belly.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So,
and get some of the goodness, whatever that is. It looks like we got a little bit of cabbage.
Well, it looks like some cabbage,
beans,
carrots,
and then the puree.
The cool thing is a lot of these are designed for, you come in for drinks and just appetizers as opposed to food.
That is an orgasm in your mouth.
So good.
My God. Oh my God. That is some of the best pork belly I've ever tasted. Kudos to Chef David. I know pork belly is sometimes kind of hard to do without making it so not chewy at all. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I think the kind of commitment to, really trying to make everything fresh every day. A lot of folks, I think the part about restaurants a lot of people miss is that the prep work is the part that's so expensive of a restaurant. I mean, you've got the food cost, but the hours that are attached and the labor to dicing and cutting up everything and preparing it each day so it's not frozen, it's not canned. That kind of commitment to quality is really pretty extraordinary.
It is.
So you need to have folks in your kitchen that are leading it that really care about that.
We make everything fresh here.
It's evident in your first course.
It is something that was important to us in starting revamping this establishment to maintain a patio tradition and to make everything fresh. So everything you see on our menu has been made with care, and David and his staff take a long a long time to prepare what we had overnight. So.
I love
The
it.
devil's in the details.
It is in the details.
The devil's in the details. That is so good.
I'm
is
going to dig
amazing.
into this ceviche because
for it.
it is fantastic. But it's
What exactly is ceviche?
well, so it is fish and cilantro, tomatoes, onions, lime, avocado, and we use the citrus to cure the fish, and it is fresh. It is it's I don't know. It's a very well.
But it's served chilled, right?
Yep, it's served chilled, and it's excellent. It's excellent. So anyway, I'm going to use a couple chips here to get a nice bite.
That's how you do it?
Oh
That's
yeah.
how you do it.
Oh yeah. Do you like
Okay.
seafood?
I love seafood.
There's
you've
no
talked
reason
me
to be afraid of
into
this.
it.
It's so
You did
good.
talk me into it. Fine. God, I told you guys could just sell water to a fish.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, go for it.
And these chips are made homemade as well.
Yes.
You can tell.
Yep. And you're gonna actually taste it because they're gonna have a little bit of softness to them as well. They're not that super hard crunch that you're used to. You'll hear it, but it's actually in the center softer. Yeah.
Oh,
Yummy, right? Oh, we forgot.
Really, I know. I already squeezed it.
Did you
on,
squeeze
but
it?
It's,
Okay,
it's
good.
excellent.
The lime is what makes it count.
Were you afraid of that at first?
a little. But I would say for anybody that likes sushi, this is 10 times better than the sushi you can
Oh,
find.
this is so
in-
flavorful. It is. It's a fresca, very summer, fresh, excellent, and
It really
yummy.
is.
Ceviches come in different forms. Some are more tomato, like a salsa based. This is more citrus based, so
It
you get a
is.
more hearty experience with the fish and the rest of the flavors. And yeah, it's really,
A
really.
lot of times you'll see it almost sort of like a gazpacho. So imagine like a red sauce, red soup, a red tomato base with it.
And Jay was
and then protein.
he was right about the center of the chips being like a slightly bit chewy, so you can definitely tell homemade
Yeah.
chips,
Yeah.
delicious. This first course, you guys, has been amazing. I can't
Are
wait
we
to
still on
check.
course one?
Yes, we're still on course one. We got to get ready for course two. Here we come. All right, so we're back with the second course. I cannot believe we have this much more to go, but I'm looking forward to it. What will we start with first?
Well, let's talk about this. So, as I mentioned before, we've got a few menus available so that you can experience something new on the seasonal or experience an icon of the patio. And so we've got a few things here on that, especially for our special nights, which on Wednesday night, of course, every night we have our menus, but on Wednesday nights is our burger night for $18 all in. You get a great burger from the patio. And of course, on Thursday nights, it's our pasta night along with our regular menu, but that's a salad, an entree, and dessert for $25. And then, of course, we've got our other seasonal items as well. So
Awesome.
starting on this first item here is our duck. This duck is absolutely incredible. So it's the duck leg confit. It's crispy skin duck with potato pinwheel, roasted carrots, pea puree, and mixed greens, and a honey Dijon vinaigrette.
Okay, so
That-
I told Ryan I've only tried duck once, and it was not my thing.
Yum.
But you served the ceviche to me, and you turned me.
And
So
you're still alive.
I mean, I liked it. I
Yeah.
truly enjoyed it. It was something that I was kind of iffy
an
about
adventure.
because
Well,
I love this.
Yeah,
though.
Listen, I don't know anybody else who's doing duck here in Quincy, and pardon me if there are, but I know that David, he is so talented. He has treated this in a way in which I think if you're afraid of giving it a try, this is the time to do it.
All
because
right.
it is going to be, it's phenomenal. So
Okay, I'm gonna cut a little piece
Yep.
off and I'll pass it on.
Yum.
I think that's how you eat
oh yeah,
duck, right?
let's get right into that pie.
Yep. Bingo.
Oh,
Oh, that's a small piece. You gotta have a little bit of skin.
oh,
The skin.
Okay.
The skin is part of it. Plus the puree
I have a small mouth.
and a little bit of the carrot.
Everyone knows I
You
do not have.
I have heard you. I see
Okay,
you.
so
I hear
carrot
you.
or is this okras,
No, they're all
peppers?
those are the carrots.
Those are all carrots.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, beautiful, right?
Very beautiful. Okay, I'm not left-handed. Who am I kidding? Here we go.
All right,
One,
one,
two,
two.
three.
What the duck? That just melts. Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna throw up on it? Are we doing the camera off? Or are you good?
I'm not acting, Ryan.
Well,
I would think you of all people should know when acting happens. This is delicious.
Not like you're expecting, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Really, and even the smell profile of it is incredible.
So,
it kind of matches the flavor.
I feel like a lot of people will say duck is it? They say it's gamey or
Gamey,
something.
yep.
Yeah, look
That
at it.
is
It's fantastic.
not
It's
at all.
So
Oh my
tender.
gosh.
It's been pan-seared, so you've got this fantastic crust. And of course, it's seated on this potato pinwheel, which you didn't even get some of those. Those are fantastic. But I'm gonna get a little puree, a little bit of carrot here. And actually, Ryan, this is for you. So
Oh,
enjoy.
that's so sweet.
I know, right?
Wow.
Right?
Must be trying to get something.
Oh goodness. But look at this. This is fantastic.
It really
looks so
is.
tender. I'm very excited about this.
You haven't had it yet, right?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah,
So
'cause-
again, with anybody that regards duck as gamey, not this. This
No,
is
this is-
the game.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it amazing?
It's nice. And
think-
it's light too. It's not, when you think about maybe the nap chop or a burger
Okay.
or a pasta.
Yeah, you're not gonna leave
Yeah.
completely weighed down, but still full of flavor. Absolutely, that was amazing. So I guess the next item on the menu, like you said, is a burger, and your burger nights are, like you said, every Wednesday.
Now we do have a burger on the menu all the time, but in particular on Wednesday nights, we try to bring family in at any time, and Patio is not just a place for celebration. We are open Wednesday through Sunday, and every day, every night, we're here to serve the community of Quincy. And sometimes you just want to come in and have a good burger and a good atmosphere, other than going to fast food or
Yes.
other options for burgers. And so,
Especially when everyone's lives are super busy. I know myself,
well, and what's so fabulous about this burger is that we cut our own steaks here. So any of the beef that's remaining from our cuts, we grind. That is a prime burger.
oh wow,
So what you're getting is
For $18.
Yeah, for $18.
With fries and a salad.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
well,
all right. Well,
So are you just going to put your mouth around it?
no. I
well,
thought
don't
we
be
agreed-
bashful.
I
Just
thought we agreed on
put
cutting.
put your hands on it, cut it, get in there. It's going to be nice and juicy.
Which one do we have?
I'm not for sure, actually.
My taste buds will be able to tell. All right, so
I didn't see.
oh my
It looks like onions.
gosh, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
Look at that. And it's cooked right too, in my opinion.
In your opinion? Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we're going for.
All right.
I think that may be the brisket burger.
Looks like it. Let me cut
help?
another fourth for Jay.
I'll get it. There you go, Jay.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, let's see
thank
here.
you.
Oh yeah, this is. Oh my gosh, this is. I'm sorry, I didn't even check before we started here, but this is the brisket burger,
Thank you.
and this is
Absolutely.
cooked to perfection.
It really is. We'll save another bite there for Randy. Don't you
Oh my
worry,
gosh.
Randy.
Wow.
That is.
Oops, he did it again. And so it's one of 5 burgers. It's a great little deal.
Right, you can even build your own burger.
Or you can build your own, yeah.
Yeah.
I will honestly say I would never think to go to the patio for a burger, but now I'm going to think to the patio to go for a burger. And like you said, instead of going through the drive-thru, the nice atmosphere. This place is exquisite from top to bottom. Your art, the seating, the lighting, everything is just makes it a total experience. And even when you're going for just like a $18 simple burger with your family, like you said, it's still the experience, of sitting around the table together,
Fellowship.
gathering.
Fellowship.
Yeah.
I look at it
As
this
opposed
way.
to a drive-through.
By the time you go through a drive-through, and let's say you get a couple burgers, or if you get a big burger, whatever it is, one of the local chains, get a large drink, French fries. You're probably these days at
At least $30.
12. Well, I mean, for a person, 12 bucks.
I was thinking
for 12
for-
bucks. When you can come down there and you can get prime beef that we've ground from the steaks that we cut, and have a custom burger of your liking or one that's on the menu.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, I totally encourage that. And obviously, they're big enough to share too. So
Oh yeah.
We had a couple on Wednesday who came in and had a couple appetizers and split the burger.
that's amazing.
I think that's the way to do it. When we dine,
yeah, that's how we do it.
we love to go have a couple drinks with each other, get a couple appetizers, and we oftentimes split an entree.
That's
And
what
it's designed to be. Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, that's what we do too, and
Yeah.
we always call it. Or we'll get 2 entrees and say, "Hey, let's go halvesies."
Yes, yes.
Because you want to
exactly.
try everything, and especially here, you're going to want to try everything on the menu. But let's keep going on to the next entree.
Yes. So this is our lobster and crab Alfredo, and you know what? It doesn't get any more complex than that. It is our homemade Alfredo sauce, which is a recipe of David's, and sautéed with crab and lobster meat.
And it was a special for, I think, 1 or 2 weeks. I think we've had it on a special menu, like a weekly special twice.
It
and it
is-
just flew out the door.
Let me tell you what, this is so yummy. It is rich and savory, just like you think it would be. And yeah, this is a really good moment.
And again, pasta night is Thursday nights, so
Correct.
can you get this sauce in your pasta on Thursday nights?
I would encourage you to come down and take a look at our pasta night menu.
Yeah.
And see what the options are.
Awesome.
And little kids can even build their own pasta.
Oh,
Yeah, so they pick all their own ingredients. So
you know that makes them feel
Yeah,
special
yeah.
too, and they like to.
I mean, you know what happens when you go to
Have
a
a
little child and
select-
say, "What would you like to drink?" They want 22 different things.
Yes.
Yep.
So imagine being able to, build your own pasta and it come out exactly the way you want it.
Amazing.
Kids pasta is not the same price as for adults. So
Okay.
Yeah.
there's a special it is a special night in general just for the pasta night, but kids have a different price. It is less expensive than it is for adults. So smaller portions, appropriate for children, but you can come down for a date night and bring your kids and still have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna take a
right.
quick bite of this.
Yes.
Are we all just digging in?
Yes.
We're family here.
Go for it.
Well, I'm gonna get a piece of the.
Can't
meat.
do it without the lobster.
This is creamy. So creamy I can get it on my fork. All right, real quick.
Would you say?
I said, I said,
More? Are you stopping?
I'll take more later when
Okay.
the camera's not running and they can't see me chewing. But
May I drink?
yeah, I was saying
Absolutely.
it's so creamy you can't.
Here, I'll get in there. I'll get my own.
You
That's-
would-
I think
Delicious.
that's gonna be difficult to manage. I can
Okay.
tell. All right.
That's
go.
Chef David's own special. You
Yum.
say it's like an
It's Alfredo. It is.
Yeah.
Alfredo, but
Yep.
butter creamy.
A lot,
Oh
a
my
lot of
gosh.
butter.
Amazing.
A lot of butter.
Not so milky. I love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yummy.
Thank you guys so much for inviting me to try all this stuff. I never know what to expect when we go on Taste of the Towns. You know, sometimes
I bet
it's-
you've seen some chefs.
I have, but I've not seen like spreads where we're going first course, second course, third course. I'm gonna leave here not needing to eat for the rest of the day. It's pretty great.
We get that a lot. Like when folks visit, a lot of folks take their food home and they're large portions.
Yes.
But the idea is
To never leave hungry.
never leave hungry. That you don't want that for someone. And so, we've heard a lot of weird things about the patio. No one is left hungry.
I love it.
No one's left hungry.
Okay, so the very last
right.
of our main course items is the classic, legendary nap chop.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Ryan, go for it.
Well, it's 65 years in the making. Actually, 66. We turned 66 this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I wish I could say we're all lost, but we're the torchbearers now, which feels really wonderful. But along with some of the items that Jay mentioned earlier, the patio onion rings, the twice baked potatoes, the fillet, formerly known as the pork chop, is 2 1/4 inches. It's a very special patio seasoning that we've been using for a very, very long time, for 66 years. Of course, when we bought the patio, we were, of course, acquired all the recipes. Funny story about this, during our opening week, we invited, there were a lot of folks that wanted to be here, but there was one lady who had spent every anniversary here with her husband, and during the renovation, she would Facebook message me every week to find out if it had opened yet. And so he ended up passing away. So, but I invited her to the opening, and she just sat right over there, and kind of a little old lady, and she's eating. She ordered the nap chop, and I'm thinking, how in the hell is she going to eat this? She's.
How can she even cut it?
So
Because it's so massive.
Yes. So I go and I talk to her, and she goes, "Well, it's not like I remember." And my heart kind of sunk because I knew, for one, that they'd been coming for so long, and that two, her husband was not here. Mm-hmm. And she goes, "It is back with a vengeance."
Ah!
She ate the whole damn thing, all of it.
Really?
Yes, hand to God.
Oh my
gosh.
And
that's how we knew we got this right. The reason why we went with the name Nap Chop is because the Napa Trucking Company, they have these contests when they have their sales schools, and they see who can eat the most pork chops.
Oh wow!
Long before we came along, they coined it the Nap Chop. And so I thought, I've been friends with Aaron, obviously, since high school. They have been so extraordinary to so many folks. Mm-hmm. And for something that brings their company and their employees so much joy, why not give a little bit of a nod to them?
I love it.
Of course, we met with them and asked for their permission, and they said yes, which we're really grateful for.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Nap Chop.
So this is from a local pork farm. We get this cut every week, and it's fresh. I mean,
wow.
You really can't get any better than this for a beautiful pork chop. So it is gracefully and with finesse grilled to temperature, and of course we have a
lot of tricks to it.
Patio seasoning that we use on this, and it's fantastic. So that, along with the twice baked potato. This is on the Icons and Idols menu, which is from the legendary Patio recipe book.
Amazing.
All right, so do you want me to do the honors and cut?
Yes, I was going to
Right.
say, hey Jay, will you cut my meat, please?
I'm going to use your fork, but this
Go for
is
it.
so yummy. I'm going to use a fresh fork here. But this is outstanding.
Oh my gosh.
It's super tender.
Melt in your mouth.
And kudos to you guys for supporting local
Of course.
farmers.
Of course.
I feel like in our current situation, that, is now more than ever.
Oh my gosh.
The most important. Oh, yay.
Yes, there you are.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, and why not? We'll just cut right into this and just get you a bit.
Jay knows his way around some silverware.
No, I've had to service some Thanksgiving tables, so.
You do it so eloquently.
All right. I like the end, so I'm gonna say. Do you like some of the end, Ryan?
Yeah, either way.
All right.
I'm cool with whatever.
There you go. All right. I still have quite a bit on my plate here from earlier, but here you go, Ryan.
That's definitely enough.
All right. Can't miss some of this. All right, there's your.
Thank you very much.
All right, first
Go for it.
bite.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
It melts in your mouth. Mm-hmm. It is. It's not easy to get a pork chop that thick, so moist.
No. So I grew up eating pork chops, and everyone knows, anybody that knows my dad knows that everything he grills must be extra done. So anytime I heard we're eating pork chops for dinner, I was like, oh great, hockey pucks again.
Can't wait.
And so I always had like a small aversion to pork chops because it was never done well. Sorry, Dad. But this is amazing. This is delicious. This is not what I remember a pork chop to be.
I mean, how could you, right? Like, it is. This is the recipe that if when people come to and work on our team, this is the recipe that this is the reason why people have to sign non-disclosures.
Really?
Yes.
Because the juice, the glaze, the
yep,
seasoning.
Yes.
You'll never know.
If you come for us, we will send for you. Yeah.
Yeah. That is amazing. That is heavenly. I can understand why she finished the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to put down.
Not too salty, I mean, you can't even quite even decide what all the seasonings are, but just really perfectly done.
It truly is. That's awesome. I like when you just mentioned also not so salty.
Yeah, because normally
Everything that you have presented on this table has been just the perfect amount of salt.
Sure.
I'm really keen on, like, if I taste a lot of salt, I'm like, oh, everything you put out was just, perfectly done, amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, our pleasure. Our pleasure.
We are not done yet, though. We have...
Wait, there's more?
There's more. And what's coming up next is dessert, but also a little taste of brunch. I can't wait to check this one out next.
Here we go.
All right, so every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we serve Quincy's most fabulous brunch, including...
He's very competitive. He's very competitive. Jay likes Jay.
Well, I understand, but I am sitting here like, look at that thing.
The largest cinnamon roll in Quincy.
Oh, that is.
And it is handmade. David, again, we are so lucky to have him. He is the chef extraordinaire. I've had some of his most fantastic desserts. I mean, my gosh, all the entrees we just tried. But really honestly, the artistry that goes behind his pastries and desserts and cakes are fantastic. And look at what we have here. So he just made this today, and it is fresh, hot. And actually, a couple weeks ago, I had one of these by myself.
I told him there's no way.
I'm sorry, I ate 3/4 of it, and I had to go throw it in the trash because I knew at that point it was just pure gluttony. But this cinnamon roll is fantastic. It looks as good. It tastes as good as it looks.
And because it's so large, we're limited to the number we can make.
Okay.
Yes.
So when we run out on Sundays, we run out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
So obviously the cinnamon roll pairs well with the drinks that we've
That's
had at
right.
the beginning. Anything coffee and cinnamon goes great together. And once again, you mentioned that this is available only on Sundays. So come out here for their brunch, like I talked about earlier. The brunch is one of those brunches that you're brunching. But you mentioned desserts. What are some of the desserts outside of this that you can get regularly?
On like Wednesday through Saturday?
Yes.
Well, we still have the iconic turtle, which is the Patio's recipe for 66 years now. We have a beautiful ice cream cake that serves, I don't know, I would say 3 people, but maybe up to 6. It's about this tall.
Or just one for
huge.
Jay.
Or just one for Jay.
It's like that. If you take a basketball, it's a quarter of a basketball size ball.
Oh,
it's
wow.
really
It's
beautiful.
hot fudge, really.
Hot fudge, cinnamon, pecans, caramel, whipped cream. I mean, it's decadent.
It's really decadent. And then we always do great cookies that are homemade each night. We always have an assortment of cheesecake, and
We've got the ice cream drinks, which are
the ice cream drinks, which are.
Do you still have the grasshopper?
oh yeah.
We still have the grasshopper.
We have
hand whipped.
Oh
what is
my
it? The
gosh.
squirrel, the Cadillac, the
Cadillac
oh yeah,
is
we've
my
got
sister-in-law's
all those
favorite.
iconic items from the original Patio still exist.
So those are boozy ice cream drinks.
Yeah.
For anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, you've got to try the Cadillac or the Cadillac is that boozy?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean they both are. They all are.
all the ice cream drinks from the bar are all boozy. Yeah.
There's booze in that?
Yes. Yeah. They're
She would never.
I would never.
On a Sunday
Never.
or a Wednesday.
But
But sometimes, David, the desserts change sometimes weekly, but sometimes we'll do a bread pudding. There might be a chocolate mousse cake. There's all sorts of really great stuff that they're putting together back there that are really, really yummy. So I would always recommend when you come, ask what desserts are on the menu tonight because sometimes it changes. He also does this biscotti. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like a caramel biscotti goodness with whipped cream and a biscotti crumble, and it's so good.
it sounds like David knows his dessert.
He does. And actually, this is what my recommendation would be on this. When you come in on Sunday, this should be the first thing that you order when you sit down at the table. It's shareable, and if you really want to cut through the sweetness, ask for a scoop of ice cream.
If you want to cut through the sweetness.
Ask for a scoop of ice cream.
But if I order this, then how am I going to order anything else?
You don't have to eat all of it. You can take the rest home.
Well, I cannot wait to try this. Let me serve you guys first.
Okay, nice.
Thank you so much once again for inviting me to taste all your goodness. Okay, you guys can put bigger bites later. I'm being small.
Oh, you're being so modest with this
because
big old cinnamon roll.
we are so full, Jay.
We've done the damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still proud of us for keeping it going.
That is so good.
Look at oh.
Yep. And
Real quick, I'm going to turn this plate so you can see the inside.
Yep.
Look at that.
It's warm, yummy, gooey.
It is still warm.
You get the crunch of the cinnamon and the sugar. It's still there.
You know, a lot of places, when you have a cinnamon roll, the way that you make a cinnamon roll good is by covering it in icing. Ours is the exact opposite. It's
The
really,
icing's in the inside.
It's all on the inside.
Yeah, and it's really about, you know, the homemade dough and all the different flavors and seasonings that go into it. The icing is kind of really almost an afterthought.
It's the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
It is. Can I tell you the only bad thing about this?
Tell me.
I'll probably never eat a Pillsbury cinnamon roll again.
Good.
It's delicious. Okay, so once again, we're at the Patio located at
401 Jersey.
Okay, so reservations are encouraged, but walk-ins are always welcome.
Every night.
And listen, we love the stories that we hear when we come to the Patio and spend the night at the tables hearing everybody's story about what they're celebrating. But this establishment is open all the time. Come down and enjoy dinner anytime. This is not just a place for celebrations, although it's a meaningful place for it. Come down and enjoy us anytime you want. We're open all the time. Yes, reservations are encouraged, but I can't tell you the last time we actually had to wait. The door is always open and there is always a table.
Celebrate just the food.
Yeah.
Celebrate good
Celebrate
food.
just
That's
the food.
something that I feel like people
And the
need to
drinks,
do.
of course.
And the drinks.
Absolutely. Okay, so thank you, Jay Krottinger and
You got
Ryan
it.
Tanner.
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah.
Once again, come visit the Patio. Thanks for joining us on the Taste of the Town.